如果你在聆听时不需要频繁暂停就能理解大意，那么你的英语积累在日常表达中是完全够用的。像学母语一样学英语，我们开始吧。
This is a story about a girl from a fishing village who becomes a goddess. Once, by a big blue sea, there was a little town. In the town lived the Lin family. There was Father Lin and his wife, Mother Lin. They wished for another baby very much. They wished for this every single day. One night, Mother Lin had a lovely dream. In her dream, Guanyin Bodhisattva, the kind goddess of mercy, gave her a sweet-smelling flower. Soon after, Mother Lin knew a baby was coming. Her heart was full of joy. When the baby girl was born, she was very, very quiet. She did not cry. Not one little sound. Mother Lin and Father Lin looked at each other. Their eyes were big with worry. "Is our baby okay?" Mother Lin whispered. "Why does she not cry like other babies?" Father Lin gently touched the baby. She was warm. She was breathing. Her eyes were closed, peaceful. She seemed to listen to a world only she could hear. After a whole month, the baby still did not cry. But she was healthy and calm. The parents were not so worried anymore. They were very surprised. They thought, "Our baby is special. She is so quiet." So they named their daughter Lin Mo. Mo means quiet. The Lin family were fishermen. They made their living from the wide blue sea. Life by the sea was hard. The sea could be kind, but it could also be dangerous. Father Lin and Mo's older brother were brave men. They had to be brave to go out in their little boat to find fish for the family. Lin Mo grew up. She was a very smart girl. She was also very kind. She loved to learn. When she was little, she often went out on the boat with her father and brother. She saw the big waves. She felt the strong wind. She learned that the sea could change very fast. She knew how hard her father and brother worked. She knew their life was full of danger. At home, Mo loved to sit by the sea. She watched the clouds. She watched the birds. She listened to the old fishermen in the village. They talked about the sea and the weather. Mo listened very carefully. Soon she could look at the sky and the sea and know things. She knew when the weather would change. She knew when a big storm was coming. It was like the sea whispered its secrets to her. Mo also wanted to help people who were sick. Her mother knew about plants from the hills. These plants could help people feel better. Mo watched her mother make herb teas and special foods for sick people. Mo asked many questions. "What does this leaf do, Mother? How does that root help?" She learned which plants were good for a sore tummy. She learned which leaves could help a cut stop hurting. Mo had a gentle touch. She had a kind heart. If someone in the village was sick, Mo felt sad for them. She always wanted to make them feel better. She would bring them water or help her mother make the herb tea. People in the village loved Lin Mo. They said, "Lin Mo is a good girl. She is so special and so willing to help." One year, the fish were hard to find near the shore. The fishermen in the village did not catch many fish. Father Lin and Brother Lin talked. "The fish are few near our shore this season," Father Lin said. "We must go farther out to sea. Maybe there are more fish in the deep water. We need a big catch for our family." Brother Lin agreed. It was a bigger risk to go so far, but they hoped for many fish. So one morning, Mo's father and brother went far out to sea in their fishing boat. Lin Mo waved goodbye to them from the shore. Her heart felt a little worried. The deep sea could be very dangerous. Lin Mo was at home. She was weaving cloth. It was a sunny day at first. Suddenly, Mo felt a big change. The air grew heavy and smelled of salt and a coming storm. The sky turned very dark. The wind began to blow with a loud roar. A big storm was coming very fast. It was a terrible, angry storm. Lin Mo's heart jumped with fear. "Father, brother," she thought, "they are on the sea." The storm will get them. She felt so much worry. Her love for her father and brother was a big, strong feeling. It filled her all up. Her worry was like a giant wave inside her. It was so strong. She sat down in her chair by her weaving, her eyes closed. She did not mean to close them. Her body became very still. It was like she was far away in a deep, quiet dream, but she was not really sleeping. This had never happened to her before. In this quiet place in her mind, her spirit flew out over the angry sea. It was like she was really there. She saw the giant waves as big as mountains crashing down. She saw her father's little boat. She saw her brother's little boat. The storm was throwing the boats up and down like tiny toys. I must help them. I must hold them. The thought was so strong, it was like a shout in her mind. It was like her whole spirit was on those boats. She was with her father, her spirit arms pushing hard against the wild waves, her whole being trying to keep his boat from turning over. She was with her brother too, her spirit self desperately clinging to his boat's rope, holding it tight with her teeth, pulling with all her might and all her love. It was so hard. Her mind felt like it was pulling two heavy mountains. She used all her strength. Her mother was in the house too. She saw Mo sitting so still in her chair. Mo's face looked tight. Her eyes were closed. She looked like she was working very, very hard or in some kind of pain. Mother Lynn got very scared. She had never seen Mo look like this before. "Mo, Mo!" Mother Lynn cried out. Her voice was full of worry. "What is wrong with you, my child? Are you sick? Wake up!" She gently touched Mo's arm and shook her a little, trying to wake her from this strange state. Lin Mo's eyes opened with a start. It was like waking from a very, very real and tiring dream. She looked at her mother. "Oh, Mother," Mo cried. Her voice was full of great sadness and pain. "My brother! I was holding his boat's rope with my teeth in my spirit. When you spoke, I had to answer you. My hold slipped. I lost him." Mother Lynn was very confused and even more worried. What did Mo mean? Holding a boat with her teeth in her spirit? It did not make sense. She just held her daughter and tried to comfort her. Later that day, the terrible storm passed. The sea slowly became calm. Mo's father came home. His boat was damaged, but he was safe. He was very tired and very wet, but he was alive. He told everyone a very strange thing. He said, when the storm was at its worst, our boat was about to sink. Then it felt like something strong was holding us. Something helped our boat stay up. It guided us. Mo listened. Her heart was so happy that her father was safe, but they waited and waited for Mo's brother. His boat did not come home that day. It never came home. Mo was very sad. She could not save her brother too. She cried many tears. She felt a great pain in her heart. Even with her sadness, Mo did not stop helping people. She grew into a kind and wise young woman. She used her special knowing about the sea to help all the fishermen in her village. If a big fog came and ships could not see the land, Mo would go to a high hill. She would light a big fire. The bright light from the fire would shine far out to sea. Ships could see the light. The light showed them the way home, away from dangerous rocks. She was always kind. She was always brave. Everyone in her village and in other villages nearby knew about Mo. They knew she was good. They knew she was special and helped many people. One day when Mo was a young woman of 28 years, she felt a strange, peaceful feeling in her heart. It was like a soft voice calling to her, a voice no one else could hear. It told her it was time to do something new, something important. She knew she must go to the top of the highest mountain near her village. She told her family, "I must go up to the high mountain today. do not worry for me. Her family loved her very much. They did not always understand Mo, but they knew she was special. They let her go. Mo climbed up the green mountain. It was a beautiful, sunny day. She climbed higher and higher, feeling a calm pull towards the top. When she reached the very top of the mountain, she looked out. She saw the big blue sea stretching far away. She saw her little village by the shore. She smiled. It was a very peaceful and loving smile. Then a soft white cloud came down from the bright blue sky. The cloud floated right in front of Mo. It was beautiful and gentle. Mo stepped onto the cloud. The cloud felt soft and strong. The cloud slowly, gently lifted Mo up. It lifted her up, up, up into the sky. She waved goodbye to the land and the sea below. She was going to a new place, a new way to help. She had done so many good things on earth. Now she would become a goddess, a kind lady from the sky. She would watch over all the people who traveled on the sea everywhere. And that is what happened. Mo became Mazu. Mazu means mother ancestor, a name full of love. She became the kind goddess of the sea. People could not see Mo in the village anymore, but Mazu was always there. She was there to help people. When fishermen from her home in Fujian or from nearby Guangdong or far away in places like Malaysia and Singapore were in big storms, they would pray to Mazu. When their little boats were about to break and they were very scared, they would call her name. Sometimes in the middle of the worst storm, they would see a soft red light far away like a guiding star. Or sometimes they would see a kind lady in a red dress. She would be standing on the waves, showing them the way to a safe place. The fishermen knew it was Mazu. Mazu was guiding them. Mazu was keeping them safe. Sailors on big ships, far from their homes, also prayed to Mazu to keep them safe from big waves and strong winds. They asked her to help them find their way home. Mazu always listened. Her heart was full of love for all the people who needed her help on the sea. People were very thankful to Mazu and loved her very much. They built temples for her. Inside the temples, they put pretty statues of Mazu to help them think of the kind goddess. People would go to the temples to say thank you to Mazu and to ask for her help for their families and their journeys. They knew she was strong and kind and would always try to keep them safe. They told stories about Mazu to their children, and their children told the stories to theirs too. So everyone would remember Mo, the quiet girl from the seaside village, who became Mazu, the great and good goddess of the sea.
太棒了！作为一个母语非英语的人，你把故事听完了，你离英语自由又近了一步。我们下个视频见。